I am standing right in front of the former resident of Modesta of Fobike, who was forced by the hard time to pack out of this very place with her 4 little children. Her business premises has been let out to another customer and another tenant. But if you want to know if honesty pays, or if the Nigerian society rewards those who stand up against corruption, then you need not to look out any longer. This Sunday, we will rewind a tape. Corruption Tori Anti-Corruption Awards tape. On November 18th, our sister program Corruption Tori organized a town hall in Mpape, a suburb of the Nigerian Federal Capital Territory. At that town hall, Corruption Tori honored some Nigerians who have committed themselves to the fight against corruption. One of those honored at that event was Mrs. Modesta of Fobike, a mother of 4 kids who runs an eatery and bar in New Cairo in Nasarawa State.
How much did they forget in your restaurant?
60,000.
60,000 naira. And if you have been to Modesta's restaurant, you will know that she needs that money to uplift her restaurant. We are presenting this to you, Modesta Ofobike, in recognition of your anti-corruption efforts. And we are doing this on behalf of MacArthur Foundation, our supporters.
3 weeks ago, we brought you the disheartening story of Mrs. Modesta of Fobike, who, because she could not pay the rent for her shop and one-room residence, was ejected from both accommodations. Her business collapsed even after she was honored for returning over 60,000 naira forgotten by a customer who patronized her. Her rent for her double-room restaurant and bar was 55,000 naira each, an amount less than the money she would not convert but returned to her customer.
Madam Modesta is a good woman for this place where we know. For the years we are don't stay here themselves. The good thing where they do, where I even like, I see those my engine where they grant this my whistle. If I leave her outside, forget, go. Tomorrow if I come, it then my table, they wait for me. She's a nice woman, no?
She's a very nice woman. She always cook food and give to me. We cook food and eat together. Even I went to our house, I had to sleep there at times. We play together, eat together as a sister. Even if I don't have money for market, I will go and meet her. She now loan money to my market. When I say finish, I will turn it back for her.
She's very nice. Sometimes when I need something, I run to her, she will give me.
Anything we no get, she dey buy for us. Even though food no dey, she go find where she go get food so that she will give us.
As Modesta of Fobike was forced to relocate from New Cairo to her village in Enugu State and subsequently to Onitsha, Anambra State, it appeared that honesty and integrity have no reward.
To my own side, I feel very bad because the thing happened when I'm not strong. And I was not in the market when the thing happened, so I cannot be able to do anything. I feel bad.
But the good book says, "He that endures to the end, the same shall be saved." This is the new story of Modesta of Fobike. After our story on her plight and the collapse of her business, with her 4 children having to be forced out of school, some Nigerians have been reaching out to Signature Show, encouraging her to never allow her situation to make her doubt the value of integrity. The deputy minority leader in Nigeria's House of Representatives, Right Honorable Toby Okechukwu, who immediately reacted to the plight of Modesta of Fobike, told Signature Show that the woman should stand up as a champion of a new Nigeria, where integrity reigns. He said, Modesta is a true example of what Nigeria and Nigerians should be.
There is no way to reward honesty and good work or good deed other than to support and reinforce it. We need to support those who are honest, because that is what we need in our country. And I'm happy that she's my constituent that's giving that example. I also want to encourage Signature TV to please, and MacArthur Foundation not to rest in their oars, to change the narrative.
As Right Honorable Toby Okechukwu called on other Nigerians who are committed to the war against corruption to rally round Modesta Ofobike, he made a surprise donation of 500,000 naira to begin her rehabilitation and show her that integrity has its reward.
On behalf of my constituents and my family, my wife, I'm happy to support her, to try to rediscover her bearing, to get her bearing with the sum of 500,000 naira.
Thank you, sir.
This is it. We make this donation of 500,000 naira to encourage you to continue to be an ambassador and a good Nigerian.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
God bless you.
The executive producer of Corruption Tori and chief executive officer of Signature TV, V. Martin Obiora Ilo, while extolling the virtues of Modesta Ofobike, advised her to make good use of the money and to remain a worthy anti-corruption ambassador of Corruption Tori. Corruption Tori is a program produced by Signature TV and supported by the MacArthur Foundation to amplify the war on corruption in Nigeria.
The only debt you owe all of us is to put it to good use so that you can go back to work, go back to business, your kids can go back to school, and then you remain this wonderful ambassador that you are. And that what you have gone through these couple of months should not change who you are. At least you've seen that society remembers, they recognize your sacrifice.
I feel very happy because I don't expect this. I thank God. Even God will bless this man that bring this money for me. Everybody should doing good because you don't know where it will help you tomorrow. Because now the one that I do now, I dey reap. If everybody begin to do good, Nigeria will be better.
I have vision, oh I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions.
Always remember Modesta Ofobike, who used to live in this particular residence and is a proof that poverty is not an option or is not an excuse for corruption, and that integrity does has its own reward. Her story and that reaction of many Nigerians is a proof that you need not to dispute. In Abuja, Marvelous Oboman for the Signature Show.